You ever watch someone so cruel that it boils your blood, but you're too powerless to stop them? That was me freshman year. My friend was the nicest guy I knew, and his roommate, a walking cliche of every high school villain, made his life hell. But after months of torment, when my friend finally gave up and left campus, I made sure his bully's last memory of that dorm would stick, literally. If you ever wanted to serve justice to someone who thought they'd get away with treating others like garbage, hit that like button, subscribe, and settle in, because this is one of those karma hits back stories that'll leave you grinning for days. The dorm from hell. College was supposed to be a fresh start, a clean slate, you know? New friends, new freedom, new everything. My buddy, let's call him Ethan, had that same hope when he got paired with his first ever college roommate. He even texted me the night before moving like, "Man, I hope he's chill." Spoiler alert, he wasn't. The guy he got stuck with, let's call him Brad, was like every 80s movie bully rolled into one oversized ego. The kind who always had a smirk plastered on his face, like he just farted in a library and was proud of it. Brad strutted around campus like he owned the place, blasting music at 2 a.m., leaving food trash everywhere, and worst of all, surrounded himself with 3 clones who worship him like a frat god. At first, Ethan tried to laugh it off. He wasn't confrontational. Quiet guy, into model planes and photography. But to Brad and his little crew, that was blood in the water. Conflict begins. Bully season. It started small, a few jokes about Ethan's nerdy hobbies. Then his posters went missing. Then one night, he came back to find his camera lens covered in peanut butter. Every week, it escalated. The taunts got louder. The pranks got crueler. And when Ethan tried to talk to the resident advisor, Brad somehow turned on the charm, acting confused and innocent. "Oh, we were just joking around, man." Ethan's cool with it. He wasn't. I could see in his eyes every time I stopped by their dorm. His hands would shake just a little when he picked up something off his desk, like he was bracing for it to be tampered with again. He started spending more nights at my place just to sleep in peace. But the worst part? The university didn't care. No real evidence, no witnesses. Boys will be boys, they said. So Ethan did what a lot of kind people do when faced with cruelty. He folded. He kept his head down, focused on his exams, and told me he couldn't take it anymore. He was transferring at the end of the semester, and that's when something in me snapped. The breaking point. The day Ethan packed his things, the air in that dorm felt heavy. He tried to smile through it, saying stuff like, "It's fine, I'll be happier somewhere else." But when he closed that dorm door for the last time, I saw the relief and the heartbreak. All at once. He didn't deserve to run away. Brad did. After helping Ethan load his boxes into his car, I went back inside to grab one last thing he'd forgotten, a small bottle of model glue. The irony wasn't lost on me. That glue had helped Ethan build things. Now it was going to help me seal something shut. I walked down the hall toward the room one last time. The place was quiet. Most people had already gone home for break. But Brad's door was open, music still blaring faintly from his speaker, a half-empty can of energy drink sitting on the desk. He wasn't there. Sticky justice. My heart was pounding, not from fear, from focus. Every nerve in my body was buzzing with the thought, this isn't for me, this is for Ethan. I picked up the glue and examined the doorknob. Old-style dorm locks, circular, metal, simple, but tight enough to trap liquid inside. Perfect. I started squeezing. Slow, steady. Every drop of that thick, chemical glue oozed into the keyhole. The latch, every crevice I could reach. The smell was sharp, almost sweet in a sick way. It burned my nostrils, but I didn't stop. Then I closed the door, locked it, turned the handle once, twice, and smiled. For the first time all semester, I felt in control. I walked away without looking back, my heart still racing. No dramatic music, no evil laughter, just quiet satisfaction. Brad had locked Ethan out of peace for months. Now I'd lock him out of his own damn room. Karma, served, sealed. An hour later, I was down to security office asking a simple question about dorm checkouts when I heard a voice over the radio. We got a student in North Hall, reporting a door lock malfunction. Can't get in. Key won't turn. The security guard beside me chuckled. End the semester, everyone's breaking something. I felt a grin tug at the corner of my mouth. I didn't say a word. Later that night, I got the full story from someone on that floor. Brad had come back from the gym, sweaty, loud, and trying to impress one of his friends. He tried to open his door. Nothing. Jammed solid. He cursed, kicked, tried again, screamed at the door. They brought in maintenance, who couldn't even get the key in halfway. Finally, they had to drill the entire lockout. The best part? Brad got billed for the damages. Over $200. Apparently, he threw a fit, swearing he didn't do anything wrong. But no one cared. Karma had already been charged to his account. I never told anyone it was me. Not Ethan. Not our mutual friends. Not anyone. But that night, when I texted Ethan to tell him I'd miss having him around, he said something that stuck with me. It's okay. I'm just glad to leave that place behind. I guess some people never get what's coming to them. And I just looked at the screen, smiled, and whispered to myself, some do. The satisfaction wasn't about revenge anymore. It was about balance. For every kind person forced into silence, there's a moment, just one, where the universe quietly evens the score. That night, the hallway outside Brad's room smelled faintly like glue. But to me, it smelled like justice. Sometimes, revenge isn't loud or dramatic. It doesn't need explosions or shouting matches. Sometimes it's just a quiet click of a lock that won't open, and the sound of karma doing its job. If this story gave you that sweet sense of justice, hit that like button and drop a comment. What's the most satisfying revenge you've ever seen someone pull off? And of course, make sure to subscribe, because here, karma always finds a way.